This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So today I wanted to show you guys some cool toys. And actually, these aren't the toys I wanted to talk about. I thought of doing this video because I was looking at these toys. These are the Godzilla toys from Super 7. There's Godzilla 54. And I have Mecha Godzilla. Very cool. And Mothra with her egg. I don't have any of the other ones yet from Super 7. I am going to get them. I just don't have them right now. So I was talking to somebody about these figures the other day, and I was telling him how I really like these things. I told him that I like everything that Super 7 and Mezco is putting out for their Godzilla line of toys. I like the Mezco stuff a lot. Those two Destroy All Monsters sets are so kick-ass. And that's how the conversation started. We were talking about the Destroy All Monsters sets, and then we were talking about the new Super 7 Ultimates figures, and it just kind of snowballed from there. So I said I really like these, and the guy I was talking to said he couldn't stand them. He said he was super disappointed by them, and that what he wanted was tiny toys like this, but super detailed, so that they looked, like they just walked off the screen. And I said, bro, you know those exist, right? And he looked at me like a deer caught in the headlights. He was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, there are little toys, little super detailed, accurate depictions of the Godzilla monsters. And they're from Japan, so you should be super happy. He had never heard of this line of toys, and so that's when I started talking about these Hyper Godzilla toys, and I thought I would show them off to you guys. So yeah, I do dig these American versions. I think they're very cool. And I like that they are Super 7's artistic take on the characters. And, Mezco has their artistic take on the characters. And I love that because I do have very detailed versions, which I will show you guys right now. So one of the coolest things is when you go shopping for groceries at the Japanese grocery store. At least it is for me. And I always duck down into the toy aisle, the candy in the toy aisle, to see what little cool treasures I can find. And way back when, that's exactly how I found these toys. This is Godzilla 1954. And he looks like he just walked off the screen. And it's crazy that these are candy toys. So they come in a small box about 4 inches tall, and they're all in pieces, and you pop them together, and then you are left with this amazing looking little action figure. That's the Super 7 on the left and the Hyper one on the right. So it's a tiny bit taller, a tiny bit shorter than the Super 7, but roughly the same size. So you could buy these figures singly in their, they each came in their own individual little box, but then they also sold big boxed sets. So some of these figures that I'm showing you are going to be from the big boxed sets, and others are when they were sold separately. So this beautiful dark colored Godzilla, the one that looks the way he did in the movie, this was sold in the box set. And singly, he was more of a dark brown. Wow, they kind of fucked up the brown one's teeth. He looks like a Godzilla's redneck cousin. Oh. Yeah, he looks a little silly. Well, he doesn't look silly from that side, but oh, yep. From straight on, he looks kind of goofy. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this one. So there's the darker one, and his goofy redneck cousin Clarence. Clarence, though, did come with a tiny oxygen destroyer, which is pretty awesome. And once again, guys, these are candy toys. That's how cool this is that you would get all of this for like $5 a figure. A little candy box. Comes with a little piece of like Pez candy. Okay, so there's Godzilla 54. That's the first one. Next up, we have Godzilla 1962. King Kong versus Godzilla, when Godzilla looked kind of like a big frog. But look at the detail, guys. Look at the sculpt. It looks just like the damn suit. It's instantly recognizable which Godzilla that is. That's Godzilla versus King Kong. Okay, next up, Godzilla 1964 from Godzilla vs. Mothra. Okay, next is Godzilla 1984. So now we're in the Heisei series. I remember going to the movie theaters to see this movie in 1985, and I was I was 15 years old, and it was just amazing to see Godzilla up on the big screen. And I really fucking hated all that stupid Dr. Pepper bullshit they put in the movie. all the advertising and the Raymond Burr shit and all the really stupid comedy that stuck out like a sore thumb. Ugh, I hated that shit even when I was 15. But it is a very cool Godzilla, and I think I'm kind of the odd duck in the room. I tend to like Godzilla movies where Godzilla is the only monster in the movie. I mean, I love it when he fights other monsters, but I don't know. I like it when Godzilla is the main threat himself. So, Godzilla 1984, Shin Godzilla. I'm not too sure about this new one coming out. They haven't advertised that he's fighting another monster. It would be cool if it was just him for that Godzilla -1, but I guess we will have to wait and see. Okay, next up, like I told you guys, all these came in a big box set, except for fucking Clarence back here. He was in one of the individual boxes. Oh, whoops, I forgot. The Super X. Comes with 1984. Okay, so also in that big box set came Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Destroyer, and he is sort of in a cast in a translucent orange color. So I bought 2 of these sets, and it was because I could not find like a Godzilla Hyper version of 1989, So I bought 2 of these sets, and I took one of these figures and I repainted him, and I'll show him next. So like I said, I bought another set, and I took one of these, and I repainted him so that he would look like my favorite suit, the 1989 suit. Focus. You're not gonna focus, are you? So now I have him before he went nuclear. Well, I guess he's always nuclear. Before he went all melty. And then as he was dying. So let's move him around. He goes there and he goes there. Okay. Then we've got Godzilla 2000, or Godzilla Millennium, whatever you want to call him. But the detail on these little toys are so cool. I don't think they make this line of toys anymore, guys. These Hyper toys, or they have morphed it into something new now called Godzilla Hyper something, and they sell for a lot more. But I don't think these types of candy toys you can find in the Japanese grocery stores anymore. At least I haven't seen them in forever. And the last Godzilla I have is the GMK Godzilla from 2001. And he comes with that little submarine from GMK. Comes with the little sub. Now, there's a couple other monsters that were produced in this Hyper line. We have my favorite Godzilla villain of all time, King Ghidorah, which is an awesome little toy. The detail on him is nuts. And like I said, it's mind-blowing that these are just like cheap candy toys, and they look so damn good. So yeah, I was telling that guy, you know, dude, you can get little really detailed versions of the Toho monsters that look like they just walked off the movie screen. You just have to track them down. But yeah, he had never heard of this line of toys. I was looking back at some of the dates on these things, and I can't believe how much time has flown by. Ghidorah comes with the one of the Planet X flying saucers, one of their spaceships. Controller speaks with forked tongue, huh? Easy there, Glenn. Okay, Baragon. Everybody's favorite giant puppy kaiju. So, as I was saying, these came out about 20 years ago. These are from 2002. So, 21 years ago? Jesus Christ. Okay, two figures left. There's Mothra. She looks really cool. She comes with this little stand that you can put her on. It's a flight stand. Let's compare bugs. This is Super 7. This is the Hyper. I think they're both cool for different reasons. And last up is the only toy I own from that piece of shit, abomination, dumpster fire, insulting, sacrilegious piece of shit known as the TriStar Godzilla. I don't even own that movie. I own every Godzilla movie ever made on I have the English version of each of them, and I have the Japanese version of each of them. But I don't own that. I'll never own that. I hate that movie with a white hot burning passion. That's not Godzilla at all. That is a quick cash grab. Let's try and capitalize on Jurassic Park, and we'll have a bunch of raptors for baby Godzillas, and we'll make Godzilla, I don't know, if not female, we'll make him a hermaphrodite or something, and he'll have a bunch of babies, and the babies will be raptors chasing people. That movie is a hot mess. I left the theater so mad when I saw that piece of shit. Like, my arms were just folded up and I was just glaring at the screen. I hated it. Yeah. Anyway. This is the only thing I own from that movie. I don't own any other toys of this film. I don't even own the film. When I bought the entire set of the single ones from 2002. I bought the whole set because the old man that ran the grocery store, he didn't want to piece them out, I guess, or I'm not sure why, but I had to buy the whole damn box. Anyway, and this was in there. This was one of them. And I even tried to make it look better by painting the teeth and the tongue and the eyes. And he still looks dorky. I mean, on his own, it's not that bad of a design. If it was like a, just his own thing. But it's definitely not Godzilla. And it'll never be Godzilla. And I think the worst Godzilla movie ever made by Toho is Final Wars. But at least in that movie, this thing gets killed off by the Japanese Godzilla. And that's the best thing about Final Wars. That movie's dog shit also. But it's still better than this movie. And yeah, we get to see him killed off by the real Godzilla. I'll let you stand up, Gino. You can stand up. And I know that you guys all know that Gino stands for Godzilla in name only. And that's definitely that guy. He's no Gojira. You guys remember Sho Kashugi in Enter the Ninja when he's pissed off about Franco Nero as a ninja, and he's all, he's no ninja, he's not Japanese. That's how I feel about Gino. I'm with you, show. Anyway, guys, these are a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got into that conversation with that dude because I hadn't thought about these guys in a while, and I dug them out of one of my big Godzilla boxes, and I thought, let me take a look at those. And man, I've been playing with these damn things for like the past 4 hours. It's just, they're hand candy. They're perfect little size. Oh, I have a couple other little Godzilla toys I wanted to show you guys. These are not Hyper Godzilla toys, but these are Godzilla candy toys, and I keep them in the same box. I'm not exactly sure what the hell you call these, and they're shorter. This is the Godzilla Hyper GMK, and this is the one on the left is the one I'm trying to show you guys now. Although the one on the left looks just like the movie, the Hyper one on the right looks more like based on the maquette they had for GMK. And this one looks like the actual suit. Show them off a little better. He looks a lot like the Bondi Movie Monsters version of this suit. The GMK suit is my second favorite version of Godzilla. My first favorite, all-time favorite look of Godzilla is 1989, but a very, very close second is the GMK Godzilla. He's just so feral and beastly and out of control and fucking evil with these like possessed exorcist white eyes. Ugh. Thing of beauty. So yeah, I'm not sure what you call that one, but it came in a box with, you got a little Baragon, little posable Baragon, so you could recreate the Baragon murder scene where he gets stomped on and blown up. So those are just a tiny bit shorter than the other ones. And those are not Godzilla Hyper toys. I'm not sure what you call those. And here's another candy toy, Godzilla, that is not one of the Hypers. And again, I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called, but I've got a bunch of this one. He's like an amalgamation of the different Heisei Godzillas. Kind of looks like, I guess, probably when he fought Mechagodzilla in the 90s. And they're all roughly about the same size. The Hyper ones, like this one, have the best detail as far as these small candy toys go. But these other ones are no slouches. Okay, and the last one is a Mothra from the Rebirth of Mothra movie. She came in this set of toys. Oops. So that is a look at the Hyper Godzilla toys, plus 4 friends of theirs. And then we've got bags and bags of more, more and more and more and more. Lots of Hyper Godzillas. So these are those things where, oh, you know what? Let's build one right in front of you so you guys can see how you do it. These are those things where if I saw them at the store, I just couldn't fucking resist, and I would buy them even if I already had them, which is kind of gluttonous. But you know, whatever. There's worse things you could do. You could be an alcoholic. So, okay. We'll build a GMK. Oh, yeah. Look, see. Remember when I told you guys I touch up just about every toy I own? This is the way the head comes stock. This is after I touched it up. I redid the teeth. I redid the tongue. I just made, you know, I painted it so that the teeth would pop more, that there was black in between each teeth, because the way it comes is just like one solid bleh of color all across. Anyway, I touch up just about every toy I own. I'm just goofy like that. I like to make sure they're the best looking they can look. Okay, so body. The legs are attached already, and the spines. Pop the head on. Pop the tail. God damn, how many of this GMK guy do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 of him. Maybe when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a contest and give one of them away. I could see doing something like that. I mean, I've got 7. I don't need 7 of them. There. See how quickly they go together? Just boop. And then you're left with this insanely cool action figure. Well, action figure. I mean, I guess the hands move. But, you know, I don't really like tons of articulation on my stuff anyway. It doesn't need it. Yeah, super, super cool. Anyway, do you guys have any of these? God damn, did all the brown Godzillas have this goofy Clarence look of... Oh, nope. Why'd they do that to his teeth? That's so not... That's mean. Anyway, it looks like they did that to all of them. Anyway, I think this video is way too long already. I'll check in with you guys later. Hope you guys like taking a look at Hyper Godzilla toys. Let me know if you guys have any of these. Also, let me know if anybody would be interested in, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, if I should put together like a cool little Godzilla care package, or, you know, something with a bunch of toys in it, and I don't know, we could answer some sort of trivia thing or something. Maybe you guys could make me laugh. You could send in stupid dipshit YouTube comments like I was talking about the other day, and the dumbest one will win. All right, my friends. I will talk to you guys later. I am about to have a giant melee. Sayonara.